Hey guys, it's Caitlin and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be making some chocolate lasagna. Before you guys comment and get all confused, no, it's not actually pasta. It's like a little chocolate dish with a lot of layers. So it looks like lasagna, just made with chocolate, and it is so good. I have made it so many times throughout the years for a bunch of holiday parties, and I have one tonight, so that's why we're making it. And I hope this video inspires you to make some chocolate lasagna too, because it's really good. So what you're going to need: a family-sized pack of Oreos. Do the regular, not the double stuffed. It works better because these are for the crust. 6 tablespoons of butter. Some cream cheese. You only need 8 ounces. I just have 2 little packs right here. Some sugar. 2 of these 3.9 ounce Jello packet things. Some Cool Whip. Some chocolate chips. And then sprinkles are optional, but I think they're fun. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. So the first thing we're gonna do is make the crust. So we're gonna be using some Oreos, and I just have this big Ziploc bag. You're gonna put around like 36 of the Oreos in. It doesn't have to be exact, just enough for the crust. If you have a food processor, this would work a lot better and more efficiently, but I don't, so I'm just gonna crush up the Oreos in the Ziploc bag. You want them to be very small. If the Oreos are left too big, it's not gonna form a good crust, and we need it to be like stable because it's the bottom layer. Okay, so the Oreos are all in the bag, and well, not all that I need are in the bag. And I'm just gonna use this and just like whack it to try and crush them up. It doesn't always work efficiently, and so the Oreos are all crushed up, as you can see. So now what you're going to do is get your little dish that you're gonna be putting everything in. Pour the Oreos in there. And then you're gonna get 6 tablespoons of melted butter. Yes, melted, not softened. We need it all the way melted. And you're just gonna pour that on top of the Oreos. And then you're just gonna mix it around so it forms like a crust at the bottom of the pan. As you can see, the Oreos are crushed up very small. That's exactly what we need. And you're just gonna mix it all around like this. As you can see, a crust is forming, and yeah. All right, the crust is all done. Now I'm just gonna let this sit in the fridge while I work on layer 2. Now for layer 2, we're gonna start with the cream cheese. You're gonna need a bowl, and you're going to need some beaters. You're just gonna put the cream cheese into the bowl, and then you're gonna beat the cream cheese until it is fluffy. I don't know why that sounds so weird. Now into the cream cheese, we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of milk and a 1/4 cup of sugar, and I'm just gonna mix that all together again. Once that's all combined, you're gonna add your Cool Whip. I'm gonna add 1 full thing of Cool Whip and then a couple spoonfuls from the second one I had. Gotta scoop it out because it won't just come out on its own. There we go. Now I'm just gonna mix all that together as well. There we go. Look how good that looks. Now we're gonna get the crust back out of the fridge, and we're just gonna spread this layer on top. This layer is my favorite layer. Just gonna spread that all around. It should look like this, and now I'm just gonna put it back in the fridge while we make the 3rd layer. Now it's time for layer 3, which is the pudding layer. So you're gonna combine the 2 packets of chocolate pudding mix with 3 1/4 cup of milk and mix it together until it starts to thicken like pudding consistency. I wish I had a bigger bowl, but the rest are dirty. There we go. Now we gotta get it back out of the fridge, and you're just gonna pour this pudding mixture on top. You're gonna put all of it. There we go. Now just let this set in the fridge for 10 minutes before we can do the last layer. There's not much prepping needed for the last layer, so just let it sit in the fridge for a bit. Okay, for the final layer, it's basically like the decoration layer. So you're gonna use the Cool Whip and just spread that on the top. Just spread that out. Just like that. Now you can put on whatever toppings you want. I'm doing chocolate chips, Oreos, and sprinkles. This is the most fun part of the entire dish. And just like that, you have it, chocolate lasagna. I promise you, you guys need to try this. It is so good. But yeah, that was all for today's video of how to make chocolate lasagna. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up if you want to. You don't have to. Comment below your feedback. I know a lot of you guys have requested me to post more, but the reason honestly I don't do it is I don't have a lot of ideas besides cooking and baking. And when I'm in college, that's hard to do. Like obviously right now I'm on winter break and I'll be able to get some of those videos out before I go back to college. But if you have any other video ideas, I'm always open to your suggestions. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. If I don't talk to you before Christmas, then Merry Christmas. I think I might post another recipe before then of my Caitlin's classic cookies. They are so good. I make them every year. I'll be making them on Wednesday. So maybe another video, we'll see. But yeah, bye.